Yeah, I think this will be perfect right here. The home of my first Horde base. Nice and flat, wide open, lots of trees around so I can build. All right, let's get started. Okay guys, welcome back to 7 Days to Die version 2.0 Storms Brewing. We are on day number 6 and we should probably get started on this Horde base. This is a good piece of flat land right here. And it's right behind my base, which is good in case I need to get some supplies or whatever. Home isn't too far away. And yeah, I think we'll start right about here. We're going to start by laying out 12 blocks in a straight line. I should probably be counting this, but I'm not. I'll count in a minute. But 12, that's what you want to do if you're following along at home. And then from there, we're just going to skip the first block every time we go up a level. So you see we skip this first block right here, and we're going to go up this level, and now we're going to skip this block, and so on and so forth. We're making a giant staircase. And there we go. We are 12 high. 12 high is very important. The zombies, when they fall off of structures, and you're 12 blocks away from them, they won't try to destroy the structure. So they'll come back around and go up the stairs over and over again trying to get to you. There's a couple of ways you can achieve this. Instead of going 12 high, you could go 6 high, let's say. But then you're going to have to dig a 6-block pit for them to fall into and then a way for them to get out of it so they don't start to destroy the pit. But the goal is to make sure they're not trying to break the thing we're going to be standing on. Now, if you watched my previous series, you might be thinking to yourself, oh no, you're doing the same build? No, I'm not. That was a zombie dropper. This is going to be a melee horde base. I want to use my sledgehammer against them. I want all that beautiful double XP we get from kill headshots with our sledgehammer. We're going to add one more row of blocks right here. We're going to go up a little bit higher because I have a plan in the future. So I'll need this extra little bit of space that I'm creating right now. So if you're trying to build this at home, this is what it should look like. 12 high. And it should be 12 long, and then we'll just do this right here for an extra 13th row there. But we're not going to go up any higher. We're going to leave that flat just like it is. And then I think a 5-block gap might work pretty well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will that work pretty well? Sure, why not? I'm just kind of winging this part. I don't really care how big the gap is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just do 5. And then we're going to go like this. 3 wide, and then 3 deep like that. 3 deep on this side, fill in the middle, and then we need to go all the way up to match that level there. I spent the whole night chopping down wood just so we could build this thing. This actually is a pretty easy build, though. We'll do some other builds throughout the series, but this will be the first one we start with. We'll probably play with this one for a couple of Horde nights, maybe 3 of them, and the base will evolve as well. It's not going to be the same down the road as it is right now. We're going to add some cool electric stuff to it once we start unlocking that. But for now, this is going to be straight up melee. And now we're going to use this shape right here, the pillar 0.025 middle. We need to rotate it around until it's in the right spot. I'll show you that. Here it comes right there, just like so. Last one, boom. And that connects where the zombies are going to come up to where I am at currently. I think this plate might do well for the next part we're going to put up, and we'll just put that right there like that. Then we'll go and get this scaffolding ladder. We want those bars facing vertical, just like this, and put it up. And then once you're done putting that in, test it out. Because zombies can climb up these scaffolding parts if they're not faced the right way. So you can test it out by trying to climb up it yourself, and I cannot. But if we go to this side, watch this. Yeah, right up, just like that. So just make sure it's facing the right way. You don't want the zombies climbing up it. Then I'll just use some of these corner pieces for the corners, like that, that, and that. Nope, that's not it. That's better. Grab the half cube, put it in there, do one on this side. There we go. And then you can just copy the shapes and fill in 1 level higher. Then you can put it down a block in the middle like this, so you can just reach up top here. We're just going to fill the top in with regular blocks like this. Remove that block so you can fall back in, shut the hole, and there you go. And as you can kind of tell, this is what's going to happen. The zombies are going to come up the stairs, walk across the pole. If more than 2 of them try to get to this window, they're going to fall off the pole. So that's going to prevent any kind of like big cluster of zombies. So you should just have 1 at a time. Boom, smack them. They'll probably fall off, fall to the ground. They won't get angry because you're 12 blocks away from them. They'll be like, huh, I can't remember why I fell to the ground. I'm not angry, but I'm going to go back up the stairs and try to eat that person up there again. And they're just going to rinse and repeat coming down this pole. You might think to yourself, well, now you're trapped in. How do you get out of here? Back door. We're going to put a door here, and we're going to make some ladders going down. Placing ladders right now might be extremely dangerous to do. I'll probably fall off and break my leg, and that's the last thing we need. So what we're going to do, actually, because I use these frames, is I can just pick this up. We'll put those back in a second. We're going to go around back and put the ladders on. Did a tree just grow inside of my base? That wasn't here a second ago. Where did these trees come from? Oh, that's right. I chopped down so many trees last night, and then I planted a whole bunch of trees around here. I guess they're growing now. No worries. I'll chop those down, and we'll have some more wood. So we'll grab some ladders, and then the trick with the ladders is, because obviously you don't want the zombies climbing up here and just bashing in your door on Horde night, just leave a 2-ladder gap. So we'll start right there. Zombies cannot get to this ladder. They just can't. It's just how the game works. So there we go. We'll just do this and build our way up all the way to the door. And now we have a way to get in and get out. Should the worst happen and for some reason the zombies breach, we got a way out of here. And the last little bit of work we need to do is just put some stairs where these gaps are so the zombies don't have any trouble getting up. If they have trouble, they might stop and start busting stuff up. And if they break their way up and none of the zombies can get up here, then they will tear down my tower. But now they can get up here with no problem. One little extra thing you want to do is to grab the corner stairs and throw them in as well. That way the zombies have absolutely no problem getting up here. Even if they come from this way, they can now just boop, 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 right on up. Do it on this side as well. Voila, there you have it. What's fun about this base is, like I said, that pole's going to keep them from piling up. They should just bounce off of each other, fall off, and I can just deal with one at a time. For those that fall off, they're going to fall down here and run back up to the stairs. So it would be interesting in the future. We can add a pit right here and put one blade trap in there, and as they fall off, they could get chopped up. Another fun idea I have is this extra piece that I put right here. We can do one block to the right of it, one block to the left of it, and put up an electric wire on each side. So that way they're kind of stuck right here, getting electrocuted, and that'll give me time to use a ranged weapon if I want to use a ranged weapon. I can blow their heads off with a shotgun. Another potential idea for an upgrade to the base, we could put ourselves an SMG turret or a shotgun turret up here. Face it this way, when the zombies come up, they'll get blasted with ammo. We could put spotlights on the side of this, shining it this way. There's a lot we could do to kind of fancy this up, and we will over the coming Horde nights. In the off chance that they somehow do pile up here, zombies have a tendency to stack up on top of each other. So to prevent them from getting on top of the base or anything like that, we'll just put a couple of these overhang ramps just like that. And if I jump right now, it's going to kind of bounce me off the side either way. So let's not do that to test it out. Just know that that's going to help out. And now here comes the horrible part. I'm going to have to upgrade all this. You can build with wooden blocks, cobblestone blocks if you want to, but I like doing the frames. That way, if I mess up, I can just pick them up. But I'm going to earn a lot of XP while I'm doing this. I get a little bit of XP every time I upgrade one of these things. I'm just going to go to wood on the first Horde night. Is there a tree in... Oh my God, one grew inside. Okay, see, look, prime example. Yeah, I imagine this is going to be a reoccurring problem because I planted so many trees last night after I chopped them all down. So yeah, we just got trees popping up everywhere now. Look at this. I guess the good news is that I'm going to have plenty of wood to upgrade this entire structure now. It says I can make a claw hammer. Why haven't we made the claw hammer yet? Let's go make a claw hammer right now. That'll make the upgrading so much faster. Today's a building episode, but don't worry. I think we're going to go on a little adventure to break it up. I have a place in mind where we can get a lot of meat from. It might be a terrible idea, but first things first, got to get the base ready. Okay, do I have any iron? I have 7. I need 12 iron, so here's what the forge does. It basically makes iron for you. So long as you have smelted down iron and clay, you can make iron ingots. Get those going. There's other stuff you can make on here too, like this bulletproof glass, which is what I'm going to use on the front of the building here. Zombies will not be able to break through that stuff. It'll take them a long time to do it. That's if they get past my gate. And you can make all kind of bullet casings and tips and buckshot, iron darts, just cool stuff on here. Lots of cool stuff. I am making a paintbrush because we got to do something while we wait for the iron to smelt. And I also have a couple of clean waters I'm cooking up right here. If I take the clean waters and some chrysanthemum, I can make paint in my cooking pot. Here's how painting works in this game. We can pick a texture, and I kind of want to go with a metal, so I'll type in metal. Let's see what we've got. This will work right here. And we'll just paint the inside of our stove like you would expect it to look, all metally and whatnot. And this thing should be, oh, that's not good. No worries, we could just wipe that off. I want to get this thing. There we go, metal. And then for the other pieces, I want it to look brick. So we've got some brick samples to choose from. You know what, this one looks nice. Yeah, kind of like a reddish brick color. Oh yeah, that looks like a stove. Oh, I love this already. And you know what, if you want to save some time, you can actually paint all sides. Oh, but that's going to screw up the inside, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Let's just do this. Copy that texture back. Okay. All right, hold on. Oh my God, this looks so good. That looks like a brick oven. Heck yeah. Turn it on for dramatic effect, and that is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I could paint the whole base, and everything's going to look awesome when I'm done with it, but that's just a little sample of what you can do with the paint in this game. But anyways, I think we were making a hammer. Let me get the rest of the stuff we need. We need a little bit of this right here. 2 of those. 2 duct tape. Craft the claw hammer. And on the last episode, we actually read enough sledgehammer magazines to where we can make our first iron sledgehammer, and I'm going to do that now. And we just need 2 more leather for that, and 2 more tape for that. And we've got all the other ingredients, the iron and the wood. Let's make our first iron sledgehammer. Sledgehammer is going to take a few minutes to craft, but we can check out our new hammer. It's done. And this is way faster for upgrading. Eventually, we'll unlock other things for upgrading blocks that's even faster than the hammer. I think it's the nail gun. But yeah, that's how this works. Back to it. I'm standing on top of the tower that I'm going to be inside of for Horde Night. I've got it completely upgraded, but what we want to do while I'm on the roof is build some spikes to put up here, just in case we get any the zombie vultures. They'll swoop in and just kill themselves in the spikes. I'm going to leave 1 block open up front there. That way, in the future, if I want to put a spotlight or a turret or something fun right there, there's room to do it. And that'll kill any vultures that come by and try to get me. Now, back inside, you'll see that we do have this 1 spot I didn't upgrade, and that's because we're going to put a generator in there for later when we hook up some of the cool electrical stuff I was talking about. And we can just slap one of these hatches right on top like that, and we'll have access to our generator that we eventually put down there. And look at this. Boom. We are pretty much ready for Horde Night. Still got to finish upgrading the other half. Now, truth be told, the first Horde Night, you don't really need anything like this. This is definitely overkill for the first and even the second Horde Night, and wood upgrade will be just fine. But if I'm being completely honest, you can go on the roof of any building you'd like and just knock down any ladders or anything that would let the zombies come up to you. And there's no way they're going to tear down the building on the first Horde Night or even the second one. So the first 2, you could just survive boringly on top of a roof. If that's how you want to play, you could do that. But this is going to be way more fun, and we're going to earn a lot of XP. Plus, the zombies drop a lot of bags on Horde Night. So you're going to want to be killing zombies if you want to get some loot. And this pretty much took up all of day 6 because it's about to be nighttime pretty soon. It's totally worth it getting it done. There are a couple of spots that I'm going to definitely upgrade to cobblestone just to be on the safe side. And that's going to be the pole they walk across, because if that breaks, then they're going to definitely start attacking both the towers to knock them down. The other thing I want to upgrade is where they come right up to the wall there. They're probably going to take some swings at the bars and the panel below it. So we're just going to upgrade those to cobblestone to be on the safe side. Oh my God, is it done? It's done. Done. Finished. Oh, by the way, guys, my iron sledgehammer is done. If we do a quick side-by-side comparison to a level 1 iron sledgehammer to a level 5 stone sledgehammer, the iron one does about 8 more points of melee damage. It does 25 more points of damage for a power attack. That is really good. Now, the stamina cost is a little bit higher, but that's all right. We're swinging iron, okay? So it's going to take a little more stamina, but as you know, we're going to get that stamina fixed eventually once we find all 7 of the sledgehammer books. Let's see how the vegetables and everything's doing out here. Are we almost done yet? No, not quite, huh? Even after a full... Oh, yeah, we got some stuff done here. Some blueberries. Got 4 of those. Give me 8. Got 4 potatoes and a seed. How many pumpkins? 4 and some seeds, and we got to wait for these to finish. Wait a minute. Aloe's done. Okay, 4 aloe, and yeah, everything else is still growing. How? Oh my God, I put this out here. It says wear me, so I remember to wear my boots. Oh, you know what? I had them on. Good. That's right, we had those farmer boots, which gives me an increased chance of something when I'm farming. To get more crops or maybe more seeds, something like that. Now, the thing with cobblestone is it takes rocks and it takes clay to make. And rocks and clay are things that we can definitely mine but it's going to be a whole lot easier to get that stuff in bulk once I unlock iron tools, an iron pickaxe to be specific. So I'm not going to do a lot of upgrading with the cobblestone, just those spots I told you. Okay, so cobblestone, 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 and cobblestone. But also cobblestone and cobblestone. And I had a little extra, so might as well just do this and that too, and that's it for the cobblestone for now. But I cannot have an ugly horde base. I will be spending the rest of my night painting this, and in the morning, we're going on an adventure. Okay, I finished painting, and I'll show you what I've done in the morning, which is very soon, by the way. But for now, I've got 2 skill points to spend, and we're back in the strength tab. And I can't put any more into shotgun or my sledgehammer, or swinging my sledgehammer faster, unless I put some more into the overall strength attribute. So let's just go ahead and buy one of those, and then hopefully that unlock the ability to, nope, not quite yet. We got to get to strength level 5. Okay, I could do one into swinging faster, or I can go ahead and just put us up to strength level 5, which I'm going to do. And then the next time we get some more points, we can put them into our shotgun, our sledgehammer, and big and fast. And I decided to put one into pack mule. I'll probably go up to 2 or maybe even 3 because I was wrong about this perk. I thought it gave you a chance to negate half damage. It gives you a chance to negate all physical damage. So this first one that I got gives me a 5% chance to ignore physical damage when hit. You'll know when it procs because it makes a pretty obvious noise. Now I know I said I couldn't have an ugly horde base, so I was going to stay up all night painting it, but yeah, apparently I can still have a pretty ugly horde base. I hate what I've done to this thing, but it's not a big deal because on the next horde base, we've got to upgrade this all to cobblestone anyways, and I'll lose the paint job, and I'll just come up with a new paint scheme. But yep, I feel like I'm part of some sort of football club, you know, some soccer club. No, I don't like this one bit. Not one bit, but it's what we've got, and I'm not going to undo it. Yep, but that's where we're surviving tonight. The sun's about to come up, and I've got a plan for us to have a little bit of fun. Now, we could go over to Jen's and spend some time over there in the burnt forest, but with the Horde Night coming tonight, I would hate to get stuck out there for some unforeseen reason, so we're going to stick to the neighborhood today. And here's a place called the Bear Den. And well, I've done this one before, and we're going to get a whole lot of meat, and I bet you can guess why. The Bear Den. Anywho, let's hop into the Bear Den and see what's going on around here. Hopefully, oh, hi! Come to greet me. Oh, that was our first new sledgehammer kill, wasn't it? Hi. Oh, goodness. I feel like I'm swinging slower. That might be a drawback to the iron sledgehammer. However, we can keep pumping the one that speeds up our swing. We'll be just fine. Either way, one hit, one hit. Love it. Some sort of bar, huh? Oh, it's like a brewery. Look at that. They got big vats of beer back here. Look at those things. Cool. All right, first, we should check over here, see what we've got. Dirty water. Dirty water. Yeah, you know what? I bet we're going to get a whole lot of dirty water here. Probably some beer, things like that. Inside of a brewery, that's exactly what you'd find. Okay, can't go that way. The stairs are broken. Let's go down. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this bear rug. Hey, can I get leather off this? Sure can. 1. I got 1 leather? I feel like I should have gotten 50 leather. Oh, look at you. You got a little thing on. You're dead. Oh, you got a friend though. Hold on. Come on down and get it. You're dead. And I'm pretty sure you're dead. Everyone's dead. I like my new sledgehammer. It's pretty nice. Got some chemistry sets here. Sometimes you can find bottles of acid in these chemistry sets, which are pretty important, I think, for making batteries later. I think there's a vehicle that requires you to have a couple of those to make as well. They are rare finds, so when we find them, we need to grab them. Anybody in here? No. How about this one? Also no. And no. Okay. All right, I think this room is clear. Oh, we can open up the back door, but maybe we don't do that quite yet. Looks like we're going in the elevator to get up to the next floor. Get on top. I've always wanted to do that in an elevator in real life. Knock out the ceiling and climb on top of it like I was some sort of action star hero. But I don't think the other people in the elevator would appreciate that. All right, watch out for birds when you're on a roof. All right, that's just the light swing. Yeah, didn't kill him. But 2 light swings did. Oh, God, bird! Jesus. Scared me. chop him up for his spoiled meat and his bones. I don't really need feathers, but I guess we're grabbing some of those too. Well, that looks mighty suspicious. Trash. Ah, but one man's trash is another man's treasure. Pumpkin seeds, I'll take them. Okay, this is that bulletproof glass stuff. We're not getting through there unless we work on it for a while, but that's the loot room right below us. That just means we need to find a way down. Found it right here. Then, I think it wants me to go like this. Safe. I bet this was a nice bar back in its day. Look at this outdoor seating right here. There are pool tables downstairs, fresh beer being brewed locally. I mean, come on. But then for some strange reason, they have bears in cages. Now, are those zombie bears or just regular bears? Because if they're zombie bears, we're in, I don't know what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make some spikes. The plan is a simple one. We'll just lay down a bunch of spikes. Okay, zombies, don't ruin this for me. All right, well, come on over here. I got to take out these zombies first. No, don't break the spikes. Those are for the bears. I guess it's my fault. I should have cleared out the zombies first, but I also don't want the bears to wake up. I say bears plural because there's a second cage just out of view with another bear in it. Idiot zombies. Breaking my traps. Can't just put down a bunch of these spikes. That's all we can do. We can just hope this works. Also, though, we need to hope that I have the range on my shotgun to hit them. That didn't work. We don't have the range on the shotgun to hit them. Well, we could try... Oh, wait. We woke up another zombie. Good. Okay, well, come on. I'll kill you when you get here. Well, the bear's awake now. We're going to find out if these spikes work on him or not. Probably not. Oh, get up, biker. You're not fooling me. Okay, biker's dead. Now we just wait for the bear to break out. Oh my god, that is a zombie bear. It definitely is. I can see his beady little red eyes. Did I hit you? I have no idea. Oh, he seems to have calmed down. That's probably good. I kind of wish I had thought this through a little bit more when I decided I was only going to use my sledgehammer and shotgun for this entire playthrough, because we could have leveled up rifles right now and I could be shooting this thing safely from a distance. But no, I have to be different. I have to be difficult. I just don't think that's reaching. Stupid pipe shotgun. Against my better judgment, I think I'm going to try to approach the beast. He's not getting out that cage. You would have gotten out of it already, right? Sure, maybe. We're going to find out the hard way. Just got to remove some of these spikes is all. Come on. Come on, reach it. There we go. All right, don't you get out of that cage. You stay in that cage. Oh my god, oh my. Instantly got out of the cage. Instantly got out of the cage. That's a bad bear. You're a, oh my god, you're just coming. Oh god, they're both coming. We're dead. We are so dead. Just do this right here like this. Okay. Okay, I think I'm fine. Those spikes did not work at all. I mean, they kind of worked, but not really. Let's see. Where are you at? I think they're trying to bust through the wall now. Where are you, bears? Oh my god! Oh my god, he's so big! He's so unnecessarily big! Oh, stay inside! Stay inside that door! He's gonna break through that door any second now. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's coming. He's oh god. Don't. Stop reloading. Oh my god, okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Almost died. Then we'll just put on a bandage. And then maybe I can get some shots at his big old bear butt. Ah, you like that, bear? What you gonna do about it? Nothing. You can't do anything about it. I've never killed a zombie bear with a pipe anything before. I don't even know if this is possible. They've got so much health. I wonder if I can hit him with the sledgehammer from here. Let's just maybe find out. Oh yeah, right in the face. Oh, he took a swing back. He did not like that. Face. Face. Oh, we killed him. Now to kill his little buddy, his little bear buddy. Right in the bear butt. Turn around. Don't ignore me. Don't ignore this butt whooping. Oh, he went back inside, did he? Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on, I'm right here. I'm right here, you big stupid. Oh, this one's going to be a little more difficult to deal with. He keeps wanting to go back inside, and then the second I come around here, he goes back inside. I don't like it. We could work that to our advantage, actually, I think. I could just do it, keep doing this, and then run off like that, get a chance to reload, and then he'll come back again, over and over until he's dead. That's what we're going to have to do. I think I've got him weak enough to where I can switch over to sledgehammer, and I'm going to just take a guess here. I'm gonna power swing and kill him in one shot here. Here we go. Yes! Yes, we did it! Both the bears are dead. Look at these big old orange loot bags. Maybe they're red. I'm colorblind. I don't know, but yeah, good stuff in here. Not really, because that's a fist magazine. Don't need that, but the cooking magazine's always good. Pumpkin pie, heck yeah. In the other bag, more ammo, more brass. We got some medical magazines. Our first treasure map. These magazines are for club crafting skills. We're not using clubs, so we'll sell those. And then these can be very lucrative. You might get a whole mess of Duke coins. Aren't you gross? Look at you. Yeah, we're not getting any meat from this guy, but a ton of rotten meat. And it looks like we're getting some fat, some testosterone out of him. But we are getting a good amount of leather, so that is nice. Then I need to hop down and get this one before he gets eaten by a zombie or just despawns. We'll go back inside in just a second and get the loot from upstairs. We have defeated the bear den. And I got 104 rotten meat from those two bears. Plus like 35 leather. That's the way to do it. And I finally got some use out of my pipe shotgun. It helped weaken him up pretty good. Oh, that bird wants to eat me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Where are you? Yeah. Back to the scene of the crime. Oh man, they barely went. Yeah, they just walked right through those things. Do not work good against bears. Well, let's see what's around here before we go straight for the good stuff. Maybe we get some more bottled water. Oh, there's an ammo pile in front of this toilet here. Oh, there's a hole going into the girls' bathroom. Ladies, excuse me. But do you happen to have any toilet water? Nope. I wonder what the promotion is. Like, defeat the bear, win a beer? Like, why do they have bears in this bar? Ridiculous. Okay, yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to pick this last chest open. Hopefully we can get it on our first try. I've got 6 lockpicks, so we're definitely getting in here. And even if we go through all of the lockpicks, we can still break it open with our sledgehammer or an axe. We're definitely getting inside of you. Stop it. Let me in with a lockpick, though. Stop breaking them instantly. I put a point into lockpicking. Son of a bitch. I'll just bust you open. That's what I'll do. And open up. There we go. It has occurred to me that I don't have any repair kits, and I can't craft any repair kits because I don't have a workbench yet. But it does look like we just got a Forge Ahead magazine, so a little bit closer. So let's go ahead and read this. And that is number... Oh, good! We just unlocked the workbench. Well, that is something we're definitely going to make. Also, I got myself some trap magazines and a cooking magazine. And probably the best thing in all the loot would be this silencer mod. And believe it or not... you can put a silencer on your crappy pipe shotgun. There it is. And so this should make a lot less noise. Let's test it out. Oh yeah, that's a lot less noise, all right, cool. And we'll just put that on our new shotguns once we start learning how to make better shotguns. I believe the next shotgun that unlocks is the double barrel sawed-off shotgun. Any cabinets got loot in it? Yeah, you do. Hang on. Give me the... There's the sweet spot. Oh, a sandwich. Okay, we'll take that. Coffee machine, yep, give me some more of that bottled water, and I think that is everything. Goodbye, Bear Den. Wait, there's a working stiff tools right next to my base? How have I missed this? So much to do, so little time. Okay, I want to make the workbench, and then we're going on a treasure hunt, and I'll do working stiff tools another time. We got a Horde night tonight. I can't be out here messing around too much. What is this, a joke? Game, are you trying to get me distracted? There goes a plane, which means there's supplies. Okay, we'll make the workbench. Then we'll get the supplies. Then we'll go on a treasure hunt. Oh, God. So much to do, so little time to do it in. Oh, zombie's coming. Hey, zombie. Let's test out my fence, see how good it works. Works pretty good. Once I make the workbench, I can make a gate that'll go right here. And this will be, they can't get in anymore at that point, unless they bust through, but I'm not going to let them do that. The workbench costs 100 nails to make. Hopefully, I have enough supplies inside of my forge to make 100 nails. Time to find out. Looks like I have enough. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll have 100 nails in no time. And that'll do right there. I've got enough. We can make the workbench. Craft it. And it'll be ready in 5 minutes and 40 seconds. So that means we're going to go and get those supplies. That's what we'll do. Oh, God, a screamer. No. Bad. Oh, that's bad timing. We were just about to go do something, but now I have to defend the base because she screamed, which means zombies are coming. But they're pretty slow zombies. Nothing much to... This one's going to walk right... Yeah, you are. Walk right into my spikes of death. And should you get through, I will sledgehammer you. You're not getting through. You're not going to get through. You're dead. Look at you. These other ones seem to be a little bit more smart. They're coming for the big opening here. Okay, let's go. Dead. Dead. Bonk. And boop. Last but not least. One more ought to do. Oh, thank you. Explosive magazines. 2 of them. We learned how to make grenades. I believe that was our first screamer we've seen on our adventures so far. It took to day 7 to get one to come to my base, and we were on our way out. Almost escaped the screamers. It's actually out in the desert a little bit. That's a dirty trick, game. Which means we got to go out here and get out real quick, but it's not too deep into the desert. So we should have plenty of time. We get 3 minutes to be in here. Here we are. Okay, let's see what we get. Crafting skill magazine bundle, 10 lockpicks, very nice, some grilled cords, goldenrod tea, and a schematic for us to make scopes. That was a 4 times scope. And safely out of the desert, I'm gonna hop off the bike really quick and take a look at this treasure map. We'll read it and accept it. And that should put a waypoint for where the treasure, oh, it's also in the desert. That's not good because we have to dig that up. And that will take some time to do, and with the timer on, this might be... Well, we can go back and forth as we dig it up. Oh, nope. There's a desert storm about to go off, and we will certainly die. Okay, we're going to leave that treasure for a while. For now, I can just deactivate it off of my list of things to do. We'll just come back to it another time. It's all right, because it's getting a little bit late in the day, so I think we're going to set down this workbench. I'm going to make a couple of repair kits. Just in case the sledgehammer breaks during the Horde, we can repair it. And just like that, our workbench is done. Now, where to put it? Where to put it? Maybe, yeah, I'm thinking right here's probably a good spot. And then that leaves room for the chemistry table. And then also we need cement mixers. So we'll put those over here. Yeah, we got plenty of room in here. Love it. Anything you can't make on your person, you make on the workbench, which is a whole lot of stuff. So this is an absolute must-have. This is also where you make your vehicles and all your mods. We have found several mods throughout our playthrough so far, like that scope ×4, and now we can make it if we wanted to on the workbench. We can make a headlight for the bicycle if we want to as well. One of the things I did want to make was this weighted head mod. It adds a chance to stun and slow victims. So we're going to go ahead and track this and make it really quick, and we're also going to make some of those repair kits. So some forged steel, some glue, some springs, and then we need some mechanical parts, which I have up here. And we take it all back over to the workbench and craft it. It'll be ready in 1 minute, 5 seconds. In the meantime, repair kits right here. And that's just duct tape and some forged iron. We can make 5 of those, and that'll be exactly how many I want to have on me at all times anyways. Eat a little bit of this grilled corn that we got. Finish it off with some nice goldenrod tea, and then we're going to open up this crafted skill magazine bundle. Bada boom, bada bam, forge ahead again. Oh, and this is for armor, which is good. 2 of these. We should be getting really close to being able to craft armor. Primitive armor quality 4. We've still got to get through 5 and 6, and then we can craft armor. Okay, we got a little ways to go still. There is our weighted head mod. We should be able to slide that right onto our sledgehammer, which increases a couple of things there, which is nice. And our repair kits are ready. So not only do those repair the sledgehammer, they repair any kind of iron or steel tools that we'll have in the future. Also, we'll be able to repair our armor with it, etc., etc. The vehicles, they are very useful. Okay, we're going to head over to Trader Rex now and sell him all this crap I have on me. Then we're just going to go and hunker down inside of our shelter. Also, while we're here, we need to check to see what magazines he has. It could help us speed some things up a little bit. Sell, 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 and sell. Okay. What magazines you got, Rec? There is a Sledge Saga Volume 5, but I've already read that one. You can tell by the icon. An open book means you've already read it. If the icon is closed, that means you have not read it. Well, at least we got some money from Trader Rec, but nothing really I wanted to buy. So we're going to head back home, and I've got a couple things stored in a box that are going to help us with Horde Night tonight. Not that I think we need any help at all on the first Horde Night, but why not? Let's have some fun. Let's go inside of my medical box, and then right here we have got, this will mitigate damage, so if a zombie does swipe through the bars and hits me, it's not going to hurt as much. And this is our learning elixir, which is going to give us plus 20% XP for 6 minutes to go along with the sledgehammer that gives us double XP when we get headshot kills with it. So we could get up to 120% extra XP for each kill. Then I've got this recog, which is for range damage. So if we want to shoot, that'll give us plus 50% range damage. If we want to shoot at zombies with a shotgun, it'll do more damage for that. So yeah, I guess we'll grab that too. I'm going to grab a couple of waters, couple of yucca fruit, boil up some yucca juice. We might get pretty thirsty killing the undead. And then food, let's see what we can make. I know we've unlocked quite a bit. Right now I can make bacon and eggs pretty easily, but I might have the stuff I need for like pumpkin pie. Might as well make one of those to check it out. It says we need 2 pumpkins, an egg, some cornmeal, a little bit of fat, and some water. I'm just going to make one of them because I want to see how much food it's going to give you. Oh, you know what? One last thing we should do. I'm glad I thought of this. Let me make a little bit of cobblestone just in case they get a little frisky while I'm trying to kill them. They might do some damage to the bars we're hiding behind. And we want to be able to repair that, so we'll just make as much as we can. All right, 192 is probably overkill, but okay. Yeah, I imagine there's going to be times where I kind of run out of stamina using my sledgehammer, so I'm going to have to wait for my stamina to come back, and while I'm waiting, they're probably going to be hitting the bars. So the cobblestone was definitely a good idea. 2 more seconds till the pumpkin pie is done. There it is. Let's see. It gives you 50 food, which is really a step up from the bacon and eggs, which only gives you 36. It gives you 25 health, and a max stamina bonus of 20 extra points. Bacon gives you 18 health and 10 stamina. So yeah, definitely way better than the bacon and eggs. I guess we're going to start making pumpkin pie. But for now, we'll stick it in the box because I still got 4 bacon and eggs to eat. We're good. Up we go. And in we go. Nice and safe and sound. Okay. Well, this is where we're spending the night at right here. Okay, we're getting pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and eat some bacon and eggs, just top off my food. I'm also going to drink, even though I'm not that thirsty, because this recog, this is the one that gives us a little bit more damage with using ranged weapons, actually drains 30 water from you, so we'll just counter that by drinking our own water first. And there we go. We'll get the damage mitigation pills in. And Grandpa's learning elixir. We'll wait just another minute before we take this, because that's our 20% more XP. And it's about time. Look at the sky. It's so cool. Go ahead and take this. Pull out the sledgy. And here we go. Come on, zombies. Bring it on. This should work. Oh, yeah, they're already coming. Wow. And he hit me already. Jerk. Got to stand back a little bit. There we go. And I kind of want to see if the pole works. Let's let a couple stack up a little bit. Well, that's interesting. Oh, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Okay, yeah, so one of them just fell off the side that tried to get around another zombie, so that works. Oh, he's dead. Goodbye. I'll get that bag in the morning. Why are you hitting the stairs? Keep coming. You're slowing up everyone behind you. Look what you're doing. You've created a jam. Yeah, so watch them all fall off. There we go. Yeah, the pole is the way to go. That way they can't stack up. Oh, this is going to be nice. This is going to be so nice. Now, it is possible to finish the Horde night before morning, but most Horde nights are going to have a lot of zombies that just... Oh, don't want to do that. That just never stop coming until the sun comes up. But the first and second Horde night, you can kill pretty much all the zombies before the sun comes up. I would imagine... by 2 a.m., we'll be done with this Horde night, if not sooner. Okay, I got the hang of it now. Just gotta stay back a little bit. And just bonk them slowly in the head. And we can switch to the shotgun while we're waiting for our stamina to come back. And boom! Well, of course. Worst shotgun in the game, folks. Oh, look at this burnt fella. Just keep bonking them in the head all night long. We're gonna earn a lot of XP. And hopefully we have a whole bunch of bags to loot in the morning. Now, I know our loot is capped based on what biome we're in, but will that actually count with the bags that I collect on Horde night? So I guess my question is, do we need to build Horde bases in the other biomes if we want to get good loot from these guys? I don't really know the answer to that. I would like to think it doesn't matter for Horde Nights, like maybe they programmed it for it not to matter. But either way, we're still going to be getting really good loot when we, you know, do all the trader quests in the different biomes, so I'm not too concerned with it. I guess we're going to find out in the morning, though. I mean, we'll get an idea if it's really basic loot or if it's good loot. Bad zombies. You know what? I should have my hammer slotted just so we could do some quick touch-ups here and there. You know, just give it a little love. There we go. And one right there. And no, no, no. You guys are being bad. Get off his head. That's why we put those extra pieces up there, because they're standing on top of each other's shoulders. And yeah, that would be a disaster if they can get on top, because then they'd break through the top and get me. But you can't. You can't get on top. Oh, a balancing act. Oh, you fell. Well, this is working perfectly. I saw this one on a YouTube short and just tried to kind of memorize what the guy did. And yeah, I think I got it right. Although he didn't have this bottom piece there, he had another scaffolding piece, but with the zombies able to squeeze through gaps now, I was a little worried about putting one down there, so I just did that solid plate. So they couldn't do that. I don't know if they can or not, but wasn't going to take the chance. Get off my pole. Off the pole. Once we get better shotguns, and once we have that electric trap set up, they're going to be stuck before they can get across the bar. And that's when we can use our shotgun and shoot a lot of them too. So we can mix it up on Horde Nights. But, like I was saying, that double XP for headshot kills is way too tempting. I definitely wanted a melee Horde Night base, and there we go. 3 skill points. We will spend them in the morning. Speaking of morning, it is now day 8, but we still got 4 more in-game hours of this. But actually, probably not. I still think we'll get this done by 1 a.m., maybe 2 at the latest. Smash! And big smash! Woohoo! Oh, you don't want to be standing right there. That is not good. Right in the zombie nuts. Well, it's almost 1 a.m. Let's do some repairs. Do some repairs. A lot of the damage to my bars are from me. They're not doing too much to it. But it's good that we upgraded them to cobblestone. And they're only going to get stronger from here. Boom! Oh, 2 for 1. Love it. I have got to use a repair kit on my sledgehammer, so I am really glad that we decided to do that. And how lucky are we to have unlocked the workbench when we did? Otherwise, I would have had to revert back to my old sledgehammer, which I dismantled, so I don't even have that on me anymore. It would have been a disaster. There can't be that many left. I've killed so many already. This should be the last couple, I would think. It's getting real quiet out there. I don't hear zombies anymore, but there's probably a straggler or 2 still making their way up. Oh, I swung way too early. Just finish these guys off and maybe we're done for the night. Maybe. Maybe not. So much blood. So many squishy parts. Oh, fancy, hey? You want another one? There you go. Don't try to hang on. Tried to hang on. And big hit. Could you guys stop coming? Stop it. I keep saying I'm almost done, and then 5 more show up. Stop it. You're bad. Don't you try to squeeze through that hole. You see how she tried? She tried. So if there was one on the bottom, I bet they'd be ducking and trying, which would make it really hard for me to hit them, even if they can't squeeze through these 2 bars. Taking a few hits here and there, but only because I'm standing really close now. If I stand back here, they can't get me, but I can still get them. I don't think they can get me. Try. No, you can't get me. But I can get you. So yeah, you don't have to get hit at all if you don't want to. I just like getting up close and personal. Looking at the faces when I hit them. I want them to know who did this. I did this. And boop. Boop. And big boop. Okay, we good? Nope. Another skill point. Sledgehammer is so overpowered with that double XP thing. That's insane. And my grandpa's learning elixir wore off a while ago. Is that it? I think that is it. We can go downstairs and check the bags now, but I am going to stand here for like 5 in-game minutes just to be safe, and then we're going to head out. Yep, I'd say we're good. All right, let's just head out back here and see what kind of loot we got. Also, one thing I want to check, I like doing this after Horde night. Because we were 12 blocks high, I explained all that earlier. They weren't getting agitated when they hit the ground, so there shouldn't be really any damage. Sometimes you get a rogue zombie or two to do something, and I saw a little damage thing right here somewhere. Where did I just see it? Which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, right here. How did you get damage? Maybe a zombie swung as it was falling? We'll fix that. But yeah, these are the parts that I'm worried about, and look at that. No damage at all. It would show you a damage bar if there's any damage. Now, stairs are a little tricky. So sometimes they get caught up here and start getting mad. But looks good. Yeah, pretty good. One little spot there. And there. Okay, not bad. That held up remarkably well. None of the poles took any damage. Wait a minute. What was that? Right there. Okay, that makes sense because this is where they were standing at. And all this looks good. We did have a couple get on their shoulders, but no damage up there. Wonderful. Let's go check our bags. Best way to do this is with a montage. Inventory's full. Montage over. Well, we can go through this and see what we got. Andyland magazine, 2 of those. Couple of cookbooks. Pumpkin cheesecake. Oh my god. I just started making pumpkin pie. 4 Forge Ahead magazines. Okay, we're definitely unlocking something at 15. What is it? Lockpicks. We can now make lockpicks on our workbench. And good, we got some more Tools Digest magazines, which hopefully will get us to level 4 stone axe. Please. Thank you. Just 2 more tiers away from getting an iron pickaxe and an iron axe and an iron shovel. Thank God. We got a couple of sledgehammer crafting magazines. Do that, do that. Crappy stone axe, don't want that. So yeah, if I had to guess, we might not be getting the best loot out of this because of the biome we're in. We may need to set up a horde base over in Jin's area for day 14. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that just to make sure. Hey, we got some more farmer boots. Think I'm wearing a pair right now, but I'll take those and put them in the chest next to the farm just in case. Did get a bottle of acid, which is nice, but that being said, I've still got 3 more bags and I made some more room, so we might as well check it out. Biker outfit, don't want that. Vehicle adventures, there we go. We are, let's see, I think we need 15 to get to the mini bike. We're at 7, almost halfway there. I may have to put a second point in that. In fact, we've got a lot of points to spend, so I think I will put another point in vehicle adventures. Survive 1 blood moon is complete. Nice. A barrel extender mod schematic. That's probably for the shotgun, maybe. Or any barrel for that matter. Okay, and that is all of the loot. Wait a minute. I've got 2 magazines in my hand for explosives. Let's read it, and let's read it. Did we learn any new explosives? No. We just learned grenades recently anyways, but the base held up perfectly. It worked just like I thought it would. Wonderful. Okay, so first things first, we're going to put 1 in shotguns, which is going to cost us 1 point. We're going to put 1 also inside of our sledgehammer. That's another point gone. By the way, that makes the sledgehammer deal 30% more damage. Power attacks have a 45% chance to knock down enemies and a 20% chance to knock down nearby foes. That's going to start becoming very, very obvious. When I swing into a group of zombies, they're all going to start falling down, which is very helpful when you're getting swarmed. So we keep pumping this thing up and that percentage will increase. That's a very good addition. Plus, stamina costs are reduced by 20% and 40% for power attacks. Killing blows grant 10 stamina. So now that means when we kill a zombie, we get a little stamina back, making it a little less likely that we run out of stamina. And that will also give us a better percentage as we go. Now, I definitely want to put 1 in big and fast. This is going to allow us to swing our clubs and sledgehammers 10% faster. And for my last 2 points, I have to put them into intellect, unfortunately, as much as I hate doing it. But if I want to get advanced engineering another point, intellect needs to be up to level 4. And the reason I want to get advanced engineering is because that gives us the Forge Ahead magazines, which is going to unlock for us the cement mixer, and eventually the chemistry station. Both things are very important for progression. So the sooner we can get those, the better. And also, if I want to get more vehicle adventure magazines so we can unlock the mini bike, We need to get intellect up to level 4. So our next couple points are going to be kind of spread out into intellect. Well, we took care of our main category. The shotgun and the sledgehammers are getting better by the day. And with that, our first Horde night was a complete success. On the next episode, we're heading out to Trader Jen's, the Burnt Forest, to keep doing missions for her until we open up the next trade route, which will take us out to the desert. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, it's been your boy Lycan24, and I will see you next time. Desk pop. Oh, got a silencer on here. Well, that was not very exciting.